that could be near and dear to your and my heart because we are women. Democratic Colorado Congressman, actually I think he's a state representative, he says that call boxes and whistles are the best way for women to protect themselves against an attacker. Listen to this, Laura.
That's why we have call boxes. That's why we have safe zones. That's why we have the whistles. Because you just don't know who you're going to be shooting at. And you don't know if you feel like you're going to be raped, or if you feel like someone's been following you around, or if you feel like you're in trouble, and when you may actually not be, that you pop out that gun and you pop around at somebody.
And that's why that particular politician, Laura, is not a woman. And why should he speak for women, by the way?
Let's think back to the Richard Mourdock scandal, the Todd, Akin, Mourdock, all the outrage about what they said. Okay, fine. But what about this? I mean, this guy, first of all, what is he going to shoot the what is he going to shoot the attacker with? You know, a squirt gun buried in that bow tie? Okay, I'm not sure what that was, but
whistles don't even work with my kids.
Well, first of all, I mean, a man talking about how a woman can best defend herself, and first of all, he can't even speak grammatically, number one. Number two, he's channeling what might happen during an attack of a 200-pound man versus a 110-pound woman. And I suggest one thing to Mr. Salazar. Why doesn't he try this first? When he's attacked by someone, probably 400 pounds, going up against him, when he's attacked, why doesn't, let's see him crawl to a call box. That's one of the most absurd things I've ever heard. The greatest equalizer is a gun in the hands of a woman who is well trained in its use. That's the greatest equalizer out there when it comes to crime against women. And where are all the feminists? That's what I say.
Yeah, no kidding.
We would like to mention that he did apologize.
Well, too bad. So did Akin.
But you know what, Laura, in the last couple of weeks, we've heard people in our government say, you know, if the school's taken over by somebody with a gun, find a stapler, do some ballpoint pen, things like that.
Get under the desk.
Rather than have people, security agents with guns in schools, find a stapler.
Rubber bands.
The good thing, Ducey, is that they're going to use all that, all the Windex spray they use to wipe the desks off. They're going to use, everyone's going to have that to squirt at the attackers. I mean, it's just, guys, there's a reason that the gun industry is one of the few growth industries during the Obama recovery, okay? People are very worried about what this government's going to do, what state legislators and state legislatures are going to do to law-abiding citizens who have the God-given right to self-defense. And that comment by that individual is non-reprehensible. And for all the women out there listening, I don't care if you're a Republican or a Democrat, if you are vulnerable to an attack and someone is coming at you and you are well-trained in firearms use, you will have a much better chance of surviving, not being raped, and your children not being attacked as well or hurt. And that man should never work in politics again with that statement. It's an outrage.
You know what? That soundbite really got you revved up. I hope you take that soundbite
right to the radio.
Run it on your radio show. Kicks off about 48 minutes from right now across this great land of ours on a lot of radio stations. All right.